You are tuning in to the Soul Reflection Show, where we are going beyond surface level conversations and explore what it means to live a life of depth, authenticity, and unshakable purpose. Welcome. I am Niobe Weaver, sound healer, Reiki master, and light language channel. Together, we will examine life's greatest challenges in uncovering your inner strengths to embrace the melody that only you bring to the world. If you are ready to feel truly seen and understood, stay tuned as I blend soulful storytelling with practical and actionable insights that speak both to your mind and your soul. This isn't just about tuning in, it's about tuning into your life. Soul Reflection Show starts now. Very good. Welcome and hello. Yes, Soul Reflection starts now. I am Niobe Weaver. Welcome to my first show. I am so excited to be here on Transformation Talk Radio and to be able to be here and meet you. And creating my new home here, my new audience, my new people. So what is Soul Reflections? And before we get there, what am I creating? That's the title of this show. What am I creating was a phrase that came to me early one morning about 5 years ago as I was waking up, and Spirit said to me, it said, "What are you creating?" And I was like, oh, that made me think. Okay, because when we take a look at reality, I mean, we are co-creating. We are making steps. We get an idea, we get a hit, we get somebody say, I want to go do this. I want to travel, or this is the kind of work that I really want to do. This is the kind of study that I want to do. This is that. We have intuition and just inspiration comes through us as we make choices in our lives. And sometimes, it's like, are they made from ourselves or are they brought in by the influence of others, etc.? So here I was and hearing and listen, what am I creating? So I got deeper into that and I started looking around my place. I started looking at my home, my work, my friends, my family. What was being my experience in my life? What was bringing me joy? What was making me happy? What was bringing stress? What was making me unhappy? Because I have some choices in this, but I also have that connection with Spirit. So I made this sign, but it was a lot bigger back then. Let me get it. Okay. I made this sign. What am I creating? I put it on a large piece of art paper and I tacked it up on the ceiling over my bed. I woke up to this phrase every morning. Bring me into a conscious state of, okay, what is my mind doing when I'm waking up like that? What am I creating? Am I waking up grumpy? Am I waking up not feeling good? Am I waking up inspired? Am I waking up going, I'm at peace? Things are feeling good. So that's what I'm looking at bringing into this channel, of all those areas of consciousness, all those ways that we as spiritual beings in a human body on this planet are walking, in all the myriad of ways that we experience that from energy, from intuition, from sound, movement, music, whatever. There's also the channeling. What is the way that Spirit moves through us? What is the way that Spirit speaks to us on a daily basis? And so with that, it was started me on this place that I'm here with you. So a little bit about me, and so why Soul Reflections, Niobe? So a little bit about me is that, oh my goodness, I've always had a relationship with Spirit from the time I was a little girl. There would be walking in between the church and the school at the Catholic school I was at, and I was very aware that Mother Mary was with me. And as I grew up, there was just be these little hits, these little things of listen, watch, take care. But then as I became an adult, in another show, we're going to talk about my near-death experience, surviving my near-death experience, okay? But after that, things just really opened up. I had a spiritual awakening. So my near death happened in 1989. I had a spiritual awakening in 1993. That light language began to move through me and sounds started to happen. And it was like, okay, getting used to this. This is strange, but it felt so very comfortable. And I had stepped into being a massage therapist at the time. I was a massage therapist in the healing world for a good 15 years. And we can go more into this and more into this about the different ways that this spiritual awakening started moving on into my life. And that is about what are we creating? What are we listening to? And so this is what I'm wanting in this channel to be, is a safe space to make a discussion about all those things, because surviving my near-death experience was this: I survived taking my life. And this is also the reason that I am really so grateful to be here, to be on a public platform like this, because that is one of my missions, is to bring awareness to people that are having issues, people that are in trouble, our children, adults that we lose every day and every year, that we can bring an awareness to what's going on with somebody, if you feel that they're off, etc. So that's a part of my movement of what this is about, being here with you. So coming into surviving that, I will share in another time of what happened when I was outside of my body. But it was this catalyst into bringing in that spiritual awakening and the opening up of what was working with energy, with my clients, with energetically with their body, also mental, physical, and spiritual. So we've just got a broad spectrum of what we're going to do here. So this is what I want to ask you. What are you creating? What would you like to see here? If we're in a place of creation here on this channel, what would you like to speak about? What would you like to talk about? What would you like to hear me share? And the other thing is in that sharing, we are going to be looking at just the simple, easy ways to take some practices into your life that can be reminders every day to you that you are this amazing spiritual being having a human experience. Okay? So let's see, what's the next thing about looking at um, when this channel came to me, it was one of those things that was just a click and click and click. As a matter of fact, because the thing was I met Dr. Pat in 2007. And on my site and all, you're going to see that there's 2 different interviews in there with my former music partner. And because healing work went into music, that went into speaking and teaching. So by 2007 and 2008, there's 2 interviews there around the music that brought me to Dr. Pat. And then it was around 2015, I expanded and grew, and I did an online summit. And I asked Pat if I could interview her, and she said yes. At the end of that, she wanted me to come on and be a host on this network at that time, and I wasn't ready. And so here, a little bit of time goes by, and so it was my birthday this past September 28th, and I've been having Pat on my mind, and I'm like, going, okay, you know what? I really think I want to talk with her and see if there's a possibility of maybe being able to be on her network. Well, that was on a Saturday. On Tuesday, I got the email from her inviting me to be a host here on this network. So that is a little thing right there that is saying you've got those things that happen too. Those are the wonderful ways that our lives are just woven together into what we have and experience every day. So also, I'm going to give you right now what one of the things about what am I creating was a song that I wrote and was giving to Unity Centers and Center for Spiritual Living. So here's how it goes. I want you to think about this before we go to break. Standing at the crossroads of darkness and light, which way is wrong? Which way is right? Doubt and confusion filling your mind. Let's look for the truth. It's sounding inside. You've got sunshine rising in the palm of your hand. You have the power of the universe at your command. You hold all possibilities of infinity. What does it take for you to own all of these? Just believe, just believe, just believe. And I know it's not that easy to believe, Niobe. Is it really that easy to believe? We can get there. We can get there when it's a surrender into spirit, surrender into letting go and saying, I can't believe, because it's right here. It really is. You really do have sunshine rising in the palm of your hand. You are the universe, and you're absolutely the melody of the universe because you have your very own soul song that is sounding out at all times. And it shifts and it changes, but there's no one else that sounds just like you. There's no one else that looks just like you and is in your energy. And so that is what soul reflection is all about, because you are the melody of the universe. And you are here for a purpose and a reason. And I think I got just a few minutes here, so we're getting used to this today. And so think about that as we go into this break, about what is it? What is it that is about me? I am an absolute powerful creator. And what am I thinking? And what am I doing with that? And then we're going to come back and talk about what soul reflection really is, okay? And let's see. And I'm still looking, so I'm still got a little time here with you. What is it that you would like to learn here? What is it that we'd like to be here? And I am good to go to break. So thank you. We will be right back. And then we're going to start those talking into what soul reflection is. Okay. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you back here. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Those of you that have just tuned in, Niobe Weaver, and here with Soul Reflection Show. What is Soul Reflection, Niobe, and why call this show Reflection? Soul Reflection. It is because when I first started having spirit moving through me, and I started seeing, feeling, and hearing with my clients. I mean, what I started seeing energy moving and how to move energy here and there, listening to my guides. Their guides would be coming in. And then there was a dinner party that I was at. We had one of our people there. It was his birthday. And a friend of ours, I mean, she knew my different work that I do and the different energy, and also knew by that time that I was singing and working in that way with my voice, not just being a sound healer. But she said, "Hey, it's his birthday. Why don't you do something, for him?" I said, "Sure." And for some reason, I went behind him. He was seated in a chair. I went behind and I put my hands on his shoulders. And I just started to tone like I do with my clients. And as I started to tone, then I started singing in light language. And then I started getting pictures. I started seeing how people see him. I started seeing through their eyes about how they experience him at work, about how they experience him as a friend, as a brother, how he is in his life, and how he makes a difference to these people, to everybody, wherever he goes, every day. And I realized it was called, at that time, I called it a melody reading because there's this beautiful melody that I was hearing emanating from his soul. And it was just such an incredible experience to be able to sing that. And then, like I said, and then this message started to come through. So over time, as I've been able to really get clear and perfect and working with this form of of an offering that I do in form of a reading, it came to me as like I'm actually seeing someone's soul. I'm reflecting someone's soul by how everyone around them sees them. It's soul reflection. It is the most, it is the most humbling, it is the most incredible experience for me to be able to work with people in this way. And and at that time, it's that sound, that song, that melody is the way you are in that moment, in that specific moment, because we shift and change, but there is always a consistency in our soul energy, in who we are. Um, and so that just continued on. And as I moved out of massage, the body said and the hand said, it's time to stop. Reiki master, certified sound healer that went into music and speaking, Unity and Spirit Center for Spiritual Churches, quartz crystal singing bowls came in, and then came in being able to, just travel and help people in different ways and shapes and forms. But these melody readings, these are what came up. The soul reflection readings came up because there was a time that everything was shifting and moving. Everything shifts and moves and changes in our lives. It is a part of being a little bit of a challenge. Is it time to let that go? Just as it was time to let go of my massage practice, just as it was time to let go of working one-on-one with people with energy. And then it was actually time to let go of performing the music and being able to work with my partner, with my music partner and life partner, because we went our separate ways. And so each time we all have a period in our lives that there is a change that comes, and it's letting go. Even if it's stepping into something really wonderful and good, there's still a letting go of what was. And sometimes you want to hang on, and then sometimes it's easier to let things go. And so when I came into the soul reflections, these are what were able to bring me to a place where I could work with people all over the world because of Zoom, thanks to Zoom right here, just like you and I are here right now. And working with people all over the world, helping people come into their soul sound, coming into their soul song, giving a sounding practice that is always present there at the end of any reading, helping people come into their awareness, reflecting to them the amazing beauty, the talent, the brilliance that they are, that you are, which has then brought me around to being able to speak more and bringing me here to this platform, to have the opportunity to stand in a space, to create a space where it's safe to talk about all the forms of spirit, all the waves of spirit. It's all the needs of spirit come from the power of love. Oh my goodness, it was all the names of spirit, all the names of spirit, all the ways that our souls believe in what is a higher power. So that is what I'm creating here. This is this safe space that all those forms of how we believe in spirit, from metaphysical to grounded, metaphysical to everyday life, everyday things that are going on. How do we grow? How do we get through depression? How do we get through changes in our lives? That's what this is here for. That's what I'm here for. That's what Soul Reflection Show is. It's about reflecting upon our soul, reflecting upon who we are as an individual person, as this personality, because we're soul and we are personality at the same time. So that's what this is here about. And I would love for you, anybody that comes in and is tuning in and is watching this, I would really love, please send me a message, drop me a line, and let me know, what is this message today said to you? What does this feel like to you? What is it that you would like to see here with me in this show, in this sacred space, and in this time? Um, so that you can do here, and you can send that to me. Um, but that is also that is a space that you are seeking. I know what I can offer, but what is the space that you are seeking? And what is it that you want to know? Um, so let's see, there was let's see, light language, this is my way of being able to really connect. Domi ke tela mi si dento komi te I ke no mi atande, I ke no mi atande, I ke mo ni atande, ato ke me atande. All right. Take a deep breath in for me. Out through your mouth. Another deep breath in. In. Out through your mouth. Another one in. And out through your mouth. Or to start using your voice. Start having a sounding practice that comes through. Just, I want you to come through and just open up and say, okay, I'm going to try with my voice. So the sounding practice that's waiting to come through today is the Karelia, the So that's what I would like you to do. Just come into a place where sit and just get quiet and allow your voice, no judgment on your voice. I'm not a singer, Niobe. I don't sound, no, don't go there. Don't go there. This is your sacred sound and your sacred voice. Ooh, 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 and play with it. Start allowing yourself to just play with that sound. And if you want to bring in, what am I creating? If you have something on your mind, put it into the sound. Feel this as it's resonating in your body. Okay? Feel this as it's resonating in your body. And I'd love to hear you. I'd love for you to just send me a message on this. You can go to Niobe at niobeweaver.com. That is my email, but my website is niobeweaver.com. And on that site, you're going to be able to go to work with me. And in there, I'm giving a free gift of a 30-minute mini reading. And you're going to see in the calendar where you can go in and you can schedule that, okay? And this is just for the beginning of this show. This is my gift to everyone starting off this show. And so you can go in there and schedule that. And we're going to have a mini soul reflection reading. You're going to see my other offerings in there as well. And so you can just email me and you can ask about, Niobe, I'd like to talk to you about this. Are the other things that you're offering? But so this is only going to be for a short time. So that is your free mini reading at my website, niobeweaver.com. And let's see, and Niobe at niobeweaver.com. And then my next show is going to be 2 weeks from today. It's going to be, let's see. Yeah, I gotta get my it's at the 28th. So I'm on the 2nd and the 4th Tuesday of every month at 1:30 p.m. Okay. And so love to just have you back here. Please share this with other people. Let them know that there is something unique and different. And also that song, you got Sunshine Rising, in the palm of your hand. That is on my CD, Rock Your Soul. There is a link to that, Rock Your Soul, in the information here for the show. And that is at Here Now. And it'll take you right to Rock Your Soul. You can go in and it'll open up and you can see all the different tracks that are on it. So Just Believe is the title of the song. But go ahead, please go through and listen to any and all of them, because you can listen to that one song, you can buy one track, you can buy the whole album. But please go into that. That link's in there, as well as the link is to be able to get a hold of me. So I'm not certain. Let's see, where are we at here? I believe we are at 2 o'clock. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again and growing with you and expanding with you. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. Namaste.
Hi, I'm Niobe Weaver, and you have been listening to Soul Reflections. Tune in with me every second and fourth Tuesday at 1:30 Pacific on Transformation Talk Radio for more practical and actionable insights, blending the timeless principles of spirituality with the pressing needs of the modern world. Remember, you are the melody of the universe. Your presence is powerful, and your journey is essential. Take that truth in, own it, and let's continue together to embark on a space of clarity, resilience, and purpose. For more information on how I can help you heal and change your life, connect with me on my website, niobeweaver.com.